Okay, A2B Technology Limited is a company that deals with transition from manual to technology to have efficient, productivity. And with this our, kind of business, Naseni contacted us to get data from MDAs to be able to harmonize it and have it in the centralized silos so that others can have access to it and we can have a well harmonized and verifiable data in respect of zero carbon and renewable energy. We have all these MDAs having all these projects, having all these assets scattered everywhere. And they are giving these services to the people. But there is a value attached to it at the end of it. And they can only get that value if those data is being centralized and the international donor have access to it. Then it can turn to value money back to the MDAs that have already made that initiative, to help the citizen. For example, provision of street lights, provision of electric kettle, and all this sort of, you get the point, they are physical assets. But if it's well captured, there is a value attached to it. And that's why this workshop, is alive. Okay, we are talking about, right now, we have Rural Electrification Agency, we have Ministry of Power, we have Ministry of Agriculture, that's Forestry Department, we have Nestria, we have a lot of them, yes, under Ministry of Environment. We have Ministry of Agriculture.
How do you intend to legislate that some of these NGOs, sometimes they don't like to their website. They've not updated anything, many people are not taxes.
That reason why Laseni comes in. Laseni is building a platform called Zico. That Zico platform is for we, A2B Nigerian Limited, to get these data from all these MDAs, make this data in a verifiable, format. We have international renewable energy certification. If it's well verified, then we have that certification. After that certification, then those MDAs can have value attached to it. No, I get what you are talking about. That they have, they have. That's what I'm saying. They have all this data, but it's been scattered. You get it? So what we are trying to do, like if you go to Rural Electrification Agency, you get the point. If you ask them of the data, they will bring it out. It might not be online. You get the point. It might be in hard copy. So we are going to get all this, then make it in an acceptable format. You get internationally acceptable format.
You see, we want to go green. The world is going green. So Nigeria is not left out. And then coupled with our president's initiative for us to also key into this green energy stuff, due to climate changes and all that. So Naseni, as an organization, is like they say in this program, is a vendor of this program. And then we looked at it that, yes, for us to really go green, people have already been going green. People have been using a lot of renewable energy products, such as solar, wind energy, biomass and stuff. And then they've been, trying to reduce the green gas effects into the environment. And people are doing this, and they've not really been, they don't know they can get some little things from it by trying to make the environment friendly and healthy. So in order to put our house together, we have to collect data of the, should I say, people or quantity of those that have been using renewable energy for a long time. Because if you say you want to pay them, how do you do this payment? Are they aware? How do you get them to know that despite the fact that they're helping the environment, they can still benefit something from them? So the need arises for us to do this collation of data in order to mitigate so many situations, and then so that they can be paid. This is part of one of the reasons why this workshop is being held. You see, this thing is not just Nigeria, it is the world. You would not say it's the president, it's the world. I believe if you've been listening to if you listen to the first presenter, or was it the person that did the introduction, he said it's not a Nigerian problem, it's a world problem. There is an agreement they call the Paris Agreement. If you want to know more about it, the thing is looking a little bit obscure. You understand? It's not looking clear. But if you want to really get a real information about it, check what the Paris Agreement is all about and why we say people are going to get paid for it. And don't use our country's president. It is a world issue.
I don't know how you factor in subsistence farming, farming going on at the local level. When most farmers typically engage in bush farming, and they lead to a lot of emission. How do you decentralize what you are doing to prevent marginal errors in the data?
You see, this whole thing is not rocket science, and it's not going to be a day thing. They need to have this awareness. You see, any little thing, not just only farmers, a lot of people, they just, when they pack their things together, they burn. When you burn, you are emitting gases that are not friendly to the environment. So it's an awareness thing. There will be talks gradually, and there is one thing about Nigeria. If somebody get paid that I'm using energy, I'm not burning gases that are not friendly, the information gradually spreads. And then we say, you get paid, how did you do it? This like that, things like that, it goes like that. So for the farmers that is always burning, I think they don't know. It has been our process. It's the same thing for those that are using firewood to cook. You understand me? So they don't know. Gradually, as we are doing these awareness programs, these workshops, these conferences, we will get to the very, very place that we want to, so that we can have an healthy environment.
Lastly from you, this 2016 target, do you really see is it too close or it's too far to actually get this zero carbon emission?
Okay, 2060. Yes, you can see from our presenter, she said that China has their own target. China said they will get to the zero carbon date even before the 2060. India and some countries have already done that. But Nigeria, they gave us 2060. Are you sure even in that 2060 we can meet up? You understand? She said it, and it's true. So for us to be able to meet up to this zero carbon by 2016, which is our own target, in quote, this process, this awareness process have to come in. People have to know. I was involved in trying to collate information for people using renewable energy. There is no data on that. So with this awareness, gradually, we will get data. If possible, we can beat before 2060. If not, maybe 2060. If not, maybe a little bit 2060. But I'm telling you, all starts in one day. So we shouldn't be maybe miserable that we cannot achieve the target. Definitely, when we set something up, we will definitely achieve it by the grace of God.
Thank you.
No, thank you.